bad as well, going up, not being involved in PC stream on a Friday night. I wanted to take the opportunity to stream this game though, because it is good fun when you get going. So basically this game is pretty infamous now amongst the online community, because it is the only Dreamcast Japanese exclusive to have been brought back online. There you go, just kill PC. Right, what is the different lock-on buttons? So yeah, this is the first Japanese exclusive to be brought back online. It's showing its age a bit now. Do get a bit of lag, but you do get used to it. Basically, it's a 2v2 mech shooter, as you can see. The idea, of course, is to take down the enemy mechs before they take you down, as PC just did to me then. There's Loz, who's also in the chat. I've not really had, I can't remember, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, but I don't remember games being this laggy. So, this is a close game though. There you go, we got the last hit. So yeah, the lag is kind of different on different games that you play. And don't forget, these games were never intended to be played across the world as well. Yeah, that was one of the laggier ones. It's when the menus are lagging, you know it's not a great connection. I don't know where Hawk Zero is or what his connection's like. Normally, I've played with PC before, and it's normally fine with PC. I do love the leaderboards, keeping score on here. So I've played 123 matches, 196 of them, lost 27. I did get pretty addicted to this game when it got brought back online for the first time. And there's quite a lot of variety with the different mechs you can go, and they do handle very differently. I've just got my favourite, which I stick with. Yeah, as I said, I think it just depends on maybe who's hosting or how it works. I don't know, but we've had some games that have had hardly any lag at all. And I've played, I don't think I've ever played with just people in Europe. It's normally people in the States or further afield. But it was definitely one of my favourite games online when it got brought back on. It was definitely one that I played pretty relentlessly. But yeah, this is pretty bad lag. We've got the good spawn here as well. So the reason this game ended up coming back online when it did was I forget what happened, but on the emulated version of I think the PlayStation version, the PS2 version, which shared servers or certainly shared some technology, basically accelerated the Dreamcast version to bring the Dreamcast version online, which is why sort of Shu and Co intervened when they did, and it happened really quickly, because normally when a Dreamcast game is being reverse engineered for online play, it's normally months and months in the waiting before that happens. But with this one, it was literally kind of discovered and online within the course of, I think, yeah, about a month, if that. I can't remember what the other attacks are on this. Oh, that's change target, okay. It's all coming back to me now, all this muscle memory. See you later, Lars. The other nice thing about this is I think it was you never used to be able to do 1v1. I don't think. I think it was always 2v2, but Shu managed to kind of engineer it so you could do 1v1, and the AI would take over the control of the two spare bots. Hey, Derek. Derek, you don't fancy translating this for us, do you, mate? To be fair, the barriers aren't too bad once you get, again, used to it. As I said, once you get that muscle memory in you, it's not too bad. Yeah, it is particularly laggy tonight. It's not the frame rate on the stream, I promise you. It is the game, such as mobile modem technology. See if we can take Loz out here to finish this one off. Well, happy weekend, everyone. I must drop in on PC's stream at some point just to say hello, because he's normally the master of the Friday stream. I'm sporting PC Wizard t-shirts tonight, the infamous cigar owl. No cigar for me tonight, unfortunately, just a whiskey. It's definitely a grower, Loz. It is definitely a grower. It's as I said, you do get used to it, and because the matches happen so quickly, you just end up kind of getting in this cycle of playing game after game after game after game after game. As I said, I got super addicted to it in the early days, hence my 100-odd games played. You want to find a mech that you're comfortable with, that you enjoy, and then just get used to it, and you start to learn how to play the lag as well. Is this your first time playing then, Loz? I think my favourite dude is the one PC seems to go now as well. I don't know if that's the favoured one across the board. Ah yes, the GDMU, which apparently everyone has now got. But yes, you're right, it is very different from most of the other Dreamcast games online, and as I said, it's normally not this laggy. This is pretty laggy. They're not normally quite this bad. I don't know what PC's saying over on his stream, but graphics are pretty nice, to be fair, for Dreamcast. Quite nice environments. The key is very much to time your jump so you can dodge the incoming attacks. And obviously get off an attack of your own, like we just did on Loz. Controls are pretty simple. You You've got one button that locks onto your target, so you can flick between your enemies. You've got obviously a primary attack, and you have a secondary attack, so you do run out of ammo on your primary. If you look at the bottom right hand corner, you can see main weapon, and then you've got like a sub weapon. The sub weapon does barely any damage, so it's kind of pointless using it. And then you've got a melee attack, which Loz is executed to perfection on me right now, which is quite difficult to pull off because of the lag. So you either kind of get stuck like I am right now. You really don't want to be in a position where you end up getting molested like we are now with Loz and PC, because there's not a lot you can do about it, unfortunately. And I just took a hit. It's not good enough, Derek. We need a patch for all the menus, please, so I don't have to rely on my memory every time I boot things up here. Once you get, as I said again, muscle memory is a great thing. When you get into the habit of it, it comes very naturally. It's just the first couple of times you boot it, it's very weird. Oh, go away, PC. This one feels a bit less laggy anyway. But it's really good fun game. And as I said before, I like the way that the games don't last for like ages. They're like really quick affairs, so you can just kind of get on with it if you have a bad game. Like Loz PC scored behind me, and he managed to take me out just before we killed them, so that's a loss, unfortunately. Derek, I'm going to be giving you a huge list of translations that we need. Yeah, you can have my purple sword any day. Well, I'm not happy about a loss. I don't do losses very much. Plenty of money, Derek. It's just whether I want to spend it on a Dreamcast translation or not. To be fair, it does not need translation at all. There's no storyline we're missing out on, like Taxi 2. No fantastic in-depth story. No, I picked the wrong character. No, I don't want to go the red guy. Oh, and I can't back out. That's annoying. I have to go the red guy now.
Great Canyon で敵と接触。味方モビルスーツを攻撃されないように気をつけてください。
Cheers, Derek. Thanks for dropping in, mate, and for your continued efforts to the community. It is very much appreciated. Right, what is this weapon on this guy? Oh, this guy I think fires a lot heavier, but a bit slower to fire. Might be okay though. Not as agile as I would like. Oh, he's got a cool secondary though. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, now I'm about out of ammo, that's not good. Put your sword away, PC. Where's Dingo? Not Dingo. Loza, there he is. Oh, that was nice. A kick to the face. So yeah, when you run out of ammo, you've got to wait for it to recharge, which can be a pain in the arse if you're like mid-attack. PC spawning behind me now. With a surprise attack. I feel blindfolded. I do love the noise, like the little noise, the siren-y noises it makes. It's very Japanese. Okay, and now we've got massive lag. Yeah, you need to go easy on that melee attack, Loz. It's not going to do you any favours. See if we can take PC out here. Kind of gives you an alert, as you can see, when other people have you in their sights. There goes PC. Roz has got me on the ropes. So I don't have a sword, so I can only kick people. Feels a little bit unfair, that. Oh, come on, we're so close to this win. I like this character, actually. This is a close game. These guys have got hardly any health left. Come on, someone take Loz out for the win, please. How are they still alive here? What is going on? This might be the longest game I've ever had on this game. It's going to reach time. I don't think I've ever had a game that's reached the time limit before. There we go. Good win, good win. I'm just checking in with PC's stream so I can berate him in chat. Loz, B is one press of B will change the lock on to a different character. Going back to our main character, a bit more agile, I like it a bit better. Everyone's gone the same, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a habit of streaming on Friday nights. It was just because we are currently trying to get our affiliate status with Twitch, and so we need to stream a certain number of hours and days within a 30-day period. So I figured we'll just do some impromptu Gundam, because it is great fun to play. Especially now I'm back in the hang of it. didn't want to land right in front of the PC. Good job. Come on then, Lars, I thought you were targeting me in this game. Does quite a lot of damage actually with melee hits. The thing is, you need to get that first hit in before they get close to you. Otherwise, you end up in no man's land like this, and the lag takes over. Sorry, you got lost anyway. Oh, PC got me. Come on, lag. This is even worse. Oh, we're back. So one of the leaderboard stats is kills per game, which I'm trying to improve my stats on. Three kills is good. I did look, I used one of the, you know, you can get the translators on your phone these days where you just point it at the screen and it kind of translates it on the fly for you. I did translate all this once. I did look at what it all meant, and there was some quite interesting stuff in there, but I forget what it was now. You'll get there, Loz. You will get there. So that is my 127th game. That was my 99th victory. So somebody quit out. So we are back to the menus. Someone doesn't want me to win my 100th game. Quite a cool menu system. So you've got all these different territories, obviously in Japan, that would have been in these different servers that would have been operational back in the day. And then this one here is the one Shu is set back up again, and you can choose which team you want to be on. And then once you've done that, you enter the lobby and you ready up. I think is this one. Nope, that was I just switched sides. Did I just switch sides? Which one's ready up then? Is it that one? No. I really can't remember this bit. I think it is that one, and I think there's not enough people on my team yet, which is why it's not done it. Yeah, that's right. So it's because we need one more person. I don't know who dropped off. Who? This is the problem with the Japanese messaging with the keyboard as well. Who? There's no O apparently. Who's here? Good, and he comes out like that. Oh, here we go. We have a fourth, so I ship it to ready up now. So the reason it's struggled is because we've got too many people on the one side, I think. Let me come back out. No, we should have enough. The other guy hasn't readied up, I'm guessing. That other guy on the other lobby who's just joined needs to ready himself up, whoever it is. I don't think it's waiting on me anyway. Ready for match. 2 versus 1. Alright, it's doing something. Yep, I appear to be in with someone called Taffy, which is rather appropriate for Team Wales. I get to pick the stage. There's a cool indoor space stage that I quite like. If I can find it. This one. So this is Taffy's, or Tafty rather, not Taffy. It's the Welshman in me coming out. This is his first game, so let's see how we get on.
バオワク内部に敵が侵入。敵モビルスーツ部隊を撃退してください。
See if we can start his Gundam career off with a victory. And they spawn up there. Or
右
there.
です。右です。
See if we can do the old flankaroo. Poor guy, he started the game off and he's involved in a 2-on-1 already, look. Oh, Loz, get away from me. I'm not giving up my Gundam title. Just got to learn the patterns of like when people, how they fall, when you want to hit them. Oh, go away, go away, go away, and don't get caught in a melee brawl. Oh no, that was good. I almost had PC with one of the final blows then as well. This is a close game. Tafty went down. That's the other problem, is obviously if your teammate dies loads, you're screwed. I'm not going to get my my 100th win at this rate. So I got 3 kills. Still finished second. Loza coming in from 4th to 1st. Hello Animated, how are you my friend? Welcome to the stream. That is my goal for tonight, is to get my 100th win. That is the plan. To be fair, I did leave him to be ganged up on at the beginning, so it's not really completely his fault.
海道セブン内部に侵入。敵モビルスーツ部隊を撃破してください。
Right, revenge game. Some dodgy artist, I think, animated drew this. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's just a random piece of artwork, I think. Probably a lunchtime doodle or something like that. Right, there's PC gone. Loz, you were starting to upset me. Tafty's got his eye in now as well, which is good. See, that's the problem of going in for the close quarter stuff. It really screws you up. Although, that was too easy, Loza, come on. We meet again. Where's PC? I knew he was getting hit from somewhere else there. Trying to hide in the bushes. #100th win. There we go. Win number 100. I'm happy. I don't care if we lose every other match tonight. I'll take 100 wins. I know I'm not the top of the leaderboards anymore. I think Dingo is. But I will take that all day. Win number 100. So Animated, did you wonder what the hell you were doing when you were drawing an owl smoking a cigar? Did you have any idea what the I will pour another one, and just for the occasion as well, look, I have some rather nice Japanese whiskey tonight. So, you know, as if I planned it all out. It's Japanese night. Just need some sushi now, or some gyoza. Oh, now I want gyoza. I always want gyoza though. It's quite rare that I don't want gyoza. This stuff goes down really well though, that's part of the problem. But I will pour another one to say congratulations to me for my 100th victory. Because if you can't toast to that, what can you toast to? Hello James, good to see you mate. Thank you for the host. I think the alerts should be working. Still messing about with them really. Hopefully when we get the affiliate status in a couple of streams time, we can start doing some cool sound effects then to spend your Dreamcast points on, which I don't know what I'm going to call them yet. That'll be a fun discussion in the Junkyard staff room. Go away, PC. Too early. Now he's screwed. So you kind of got to bait them into giving you a bit of melee, and then you need to back up, fire off that shot. We can finish Loz off now, killing my teammate. Ouch, right in the schnoz. So pro tip for you Loz, when someone's on the floor, they are invulnerable, so you're better off just waiting until you see that tiny bit of movement before you fire the shot off. So you sure to make contact. It's all down to timing, as I said, it's something that you pick up after a while. Oof, walked straight into that one and we are in trouble now. We are definitely in trouble. There's one more death from us. And it won't be win number 101. I've got PC right behind me with a sword, so I need to get out of here pretty quick when this lag catches up. My fiance ate gyoza next to the voiced out dog driver and completely unaware. Brilliant. That is the best gyoza fact that I've heard today. I fucking love gyoza. I have been known to go to restaurants and literally just order gyoza. Like, I'm talking plates and plates and plates of gyoza. And people are like, do you not want a main? And I'm like, this is my main. I'm just eating gyoza, thanks. Ah. What is the best gyoza though? I quite like a vegetable one. I mean, prawn is definitely the best because obviously, but the vegetable ones are quite nice. Who is leaving us? So what 130 games played, 100 wins and 30 losses. That is pretty impressive. Yes, there is a really random soundtrack to this, James. There is no additional soundtracks added by me for this. It's a very random soundtrack. Some songs are quite good. I'm guessing they're from the anime. Let's go on the home team for once. We've got 5 people in the lobby. We've got 1 person on my side and 4 people on the other side. Come on, guys. Yes, PC is in this. James. He is on the other team again. We are against him and Loz again. I am with someone else new this time. Yeah, we definitely need to do a Dreamcast, don't we, post-lockdown. Plenty of gyoza. Yeah, this is online, my friend. We were saying earlier on, this is... online all happened really quickly last year because there was something to do with the game on either PS2 or something. Or yeah, I think it was PS2. It got emulated and it the online got cracked really quickly. So then Shu ended up speaking to him and got the Dreamcast version up and running like super quick, and it became a bit of a cult hit within the community really quickly. And we played a lot of online matches with it. The thing with the Capcom fighters, I think the biggest problem is going to obviously be the lag. Like, you get away with it in racing games and games like this, but when you're playing the real gameplay like fighters, I think it's just going to be impossible. I mean, I'm all for it. The next Japanese exclusive that I really want to see online is the baseball game. I forget what it's called now. The one with the chibi characters. Oh, PC has gone the ginormous, huge, slow thing, which you can just hit all day, but you do not want to get hit by that thing, I promise you. Look at the size of it. Like the War of the Worlds style. Yeah, there's a baseball game, which I actually bought a copy of, I think, just in case. Oh, is that the golf? No, that was the golf. Because the what's the golf game called? The again, the chibi style golf game. Because the Japanese version of that is online. So there's that one. Bit of friendly fire then, Loz, from PC. But yeah, there's quite a few cool Japanese games that had online support. No less Power Stone 2 that we were talking about the other night. So it would be nice to see some more. There is no translation for this, James, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. We were nagging Derek earlier saying he needs to... oh god. I mean, look at the size of that. It's ridiculous. We were nagging Derek earlier saying that he needs to get on this. Right, I think the play is just to ignore PC. Just don't get hit by him and keep trying to take out Loz, to be perfectly honest. Because I think it's going to take so many hits to kill PC's character. It's so big. So yeah, this was definitely one of those games that kind of got online really, really quickly and was super popular for good reason. It's unlike anything else that's on Dreamcast from an online perspective at the moment. It's really nice from a variety standpoint. I mean, obviously most of the games are racing games or something similar. PC in that big mech hardly takes any damage, but it's a really good tactic. Because he's just getting absolutely pummeled, but it's doing absolutely nothing to him. And the problem is that we're getting hit still, so we're going to lose this match, I feel. Unless we can keep taking Loza out. My issue is that monstrosity in the middle of the map. We need to be doubling up on Loza really to have any chance of beating this. My assumption though is if we do somehow manage to take down PC, take a ton of... No, get up, get up, get up, get up! Oh, I don't know what's going to happen when this lag catches up. If we do take down PC, it's going to basically take all the health down, surely. No! Get up, get up, get... Thank you. Good hit. Right, there's no way we're taking him down. We just need to group together now and take Loz out. Which is definitely doable. I need Tafty not to die though. We lost it. Do you know? Yeah, one of them did. James. I'm not confident, but I seem to remember this game might have had crossplay as well. I could be completely wrong with that. That character's ridiculous, PC. Yeah, so there's a baseball game that's supported online in Japan. There is a golf game that's supported online in Japan. So yeah, those would be cool to see. I know PC is Shu is working on Bomberman, off and on, and obviously there's Speed Devils as well, which would be cool. Yeah, that was ridiculous, Lars. That huge thing from PC. I tell you what. we're going to go indoors again. So PC can't go that stupid huge mech again. I presume he still can, but it'll be pretty ineffective in here. Yeah, I mean, I've been involved in the online community now on Dreamcast for probably the last 3 years or so, 3-4 years, and even in the time that I've been involved, there's been a significant improvement to the service that's there and the games that are offered. I mean, I think even in the time I've been playing, there's been like at least half a dozen new games have come online, and obviously there was still a ton online. By the time I came, I sort of joined the scene. Yeah, I mean, it's that is the thing about Dream Pie. It's like nowadays, once you've made the thing or bought one, it is literally plug and play. Like there's no messing about with anything. I mean, you haven't got to set DNS, you haven't got to set phone numbers or anything stupid like that. It's literally just plug it in and it connects straight away. I've been so impressed with the whole thing. I mean, I bought mine from PC Wizard, funny enough. I think it cost me about $120 shipped to me, and I was not expecting it to be as work as seamlessly as it did. It was really, really impressive at how straightforward everything was. And obviously you've got all the extra services now as well, like the Dreamcast.online, so you can see people online, see what people are playing. And even in the time I've been playing, the community has just grown so much. It's so rare that you go a night without seeing people playing. Every time you seem to check the service, you see people online nowadays. I mean, PSO has always had a pretty good user base, but there's just people playing everything nowadays. It used to be only in the organised game nights where you get lots of people on. And by lots, I mean, a dozen or so. Whereas nowadays it genuinely feels like there's always impromptu games happening, there's always people kind of just randomly playing stuff. Which is, like I said, it's pretty incredible really when you think about the fact it's a 20-year-old console and games that are more busier now online than they were back in the day. It's, as I said, it's pretty crazy really. And it just gets bigger and bigger, as I said. It's every time we play with new people now. There's a couple of us regulars, but oh, Loz, come back here. How is he not dead yet? Oh, this is ridiculous. I swear Loz is using a cheat device. Loz has got the code breaker out. We appear to be in your spawn, which is not particularly working out great for me. Stop ganging up on me. I did not ask for a three-way. It's only fun if you're invited. Come on now. Yeah, I think, just like the GDMU really, I think there's a lot of people who are somewhat put off by the idea of going online with their Dreamcast because they worry it's going to be, pretty complex to get it all working. Whereas in reality, if you've got the right tools, it legitimately could be. This is so close. Not today, Loz. not today. It really couldn't be any easier. It's amazing. No, you don't need, doesn't need to be near your Dreamcast. Your router doesn't need to be near your Dreamcast animated. The newest versions of the Pi obviously have got Wi-Fi built in, so mine's all on Wi-Fi. Works completely fine. As I said, it depends on whether you want to buy one or ready-made or whether you want to make your own. But you're probably looking at, by the time you've bought the correct USB modem and stuff, whether you're building it yourself or buying it from PC or somewhere else, it's going to cost you between $50 and $100 depending on how you do it. But once you've made that investment, as I said, it's everything is so simple from then on, and it's going to have maximum compatibility with everything moving forward. Having said that, I would still like to get a broadband adapter just before they start getting really, really stupid money. I never did the leaderboards in F355. Yeah, I know you mean animated. But I mean, you can still pick one up for about £100–120 now. The broadband adapters, but you can just see that getting into the stupid like £200+ mark in not so many years in the future. Yeah, I think my online gaming is well known. I think when that was my main online haunt back in the day, was this copy of Toy Racer, which I played to death, and obviously Phantasy Star. That was the other one. That was pretty much my late teenage or mid-teenage years, clogging up my parents' phone line with like a 10-foot Ethernet cable, 10-foot phone cable running from my bedroom all the way across the land into our upstairs office, much to my mother's ongoing disdain. This map is cool because you can go into the water. My mother hated the Dreamcast, but the study was the only room in my mum and dad's house that had a phone line upstairs, so it was basically that or nothing. And obviously, being a teenage boy, I was not in the mindset to reel that cable in every night. So it used to stay on the landing. My mother would normally trip over it in the morning and scream at me. So yeah, I can remember the cable now, because after years and years of just being like rolled up in a ball every night as I used to take it from my room back from the study back to my room, you can just imagine the cable, how skewed up it was. Fun times though. It was pretty revolutionary for me back in the day, because I didn't have a gaming PC or anything, so I'd never played PC games online, so the whole concept of playing against other people was completely new to me, something I'd never done before, which is why Toy Racer felt so revolutionary, even though obviously it wasn't. It felt like a whole new world. Yeah, I think the broadband adapter only supports Phantasy Star Online, Toy Racer, ironically. What else does it support? It is about 4 games, you're right. Alien Front Online, maybe? Which is fantastic, by the way. But yeah, there's not much support. There was actually somebody that made back in the day, again not back in the day, original day, but back probably 5 years ago. I remember there was somebody who converted one of the Atomiswave cabinets, which had an Ethernet port on it, and somebody converted that into a Dreamcast broadband adapter, because obviously it uses a lot of the same internals. And that was quite popular for a little while until those parts basically got all bought out and it became more cost prohibitive. But I'm pretty sure people could do them for relatively cheap. Complete Dreamcast set was on eBay the other day for £40 both, so that's good. But yeah, make sure it's the latest, it's the version with Wi-Fi and everything. And obviously, as long as make sure it's got the USB modem with it, because that's the temperamental bit. I think there's only literally about 2 different types of USB modems that have sort of guaranteed speak to PC, mate. I'm sure you'll find the time to knock one together for you. Yeah, you got to do it, mate. Well, the regular games, if you're not familiar with the schedule, is Friday night is normally Worms night, which is a bit of an unofficial schedule that PC and a couple of us kind of regularly do. So it's normally Worms World Party on a Friday, apart from the last Friday of every month, which is up to vote. And then there's Fantasy Star every Saturday. And then for us Europeans, there is UK Game Night on a Sunday, which has got we cycle through all the different games basically, and it's one game each week. And then there is a US Game Night as well, and a lot of other nights that are kind of focused around the US time zones. But I was talking to a few people, and we're probably at some point going to do like a Junkyard Game Night online. I was thinking maybe Tuesdays at a European friendly time, like 8 PM or something, so I thought that would be quite cool. We'll do like a vote on the game we play and stuff. But as I said earlier on, nowadays, if you want to play something, there's often enough people online to be able to jump on and play. And obviously if you go on Dreamcast.online, you can see who is playing what in an Xbox Live style way as well, which is super helpful, because if you see someone on Pod Racer or something and you just want to jump in for a game or two. But yeah, I think there are like 25 games back online now, which again is pretty staggering really, including one game that was actually never released and is back online, or online for the first time I should say. Yes, you can. You can move it from one one Dreamcast to another. The only headache you get is when you try and run 2 on the same network at the same time, just because you've got to piss about with IP addresses and stuff, which isn't too much of a headache. But my understanding is that's the only time you get a bit of a headache. Running it from one Dreamcast to another is completely fine, I believe. I've not tried it myself, because I still use my unmodified Dreamcast for online stuff, just because most of the games I play online I don't have on my GDEMU yet, but I believe it doesn't matter. I should have tried this actually, because I did actually put this on the GDEMU, funny enough, so I should have tried it tonight on that second machine. on, one more hit on them should do
大
it.
丈夫？頑張ってね。
No, we
作戦
lost.
失敗です。
Yeah, I think you'll be fine, dude. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't work if you were doing one DC to the other. I think, as I said, the worst case scenario, you just need to give it a fixed IP address. God, we've been going an hour already. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we'll definitely do the Dreamcast Junkyard Games night on I was thinking a Tuesday might be a good time, because then it doesn't clash with any of the existing game nights that are going on. And yeah, who doesn't want to play a bit of online Dreamcast on a Tuesday evening? I'm not sure what the game is on Sunday. Has anyone checked? Why are there 4 people? I don't want a 1v1. Who are we playing here? Right, there's 2 on that team, 1 on this team. Right, we should be good to go now. Well, we'll just change it around your schedule then. Should we animate it? But you could just stream the night. Right, I'm not sure. Oh, that went down the wrong way. I don't know what's going on now. Where's everyone gone? Maybe everyone's called it a night, have they? Is that the game on Sunday as well? Brilliant. I'm surprised PC allowed this to be voted in then for tonight's game on a Friday, given that it's the UK game for game night on Sunday. The one that draws the most attention when we do it on a game night is normally Alien Front Online. Alien Front Online, which is superb, normally gets at least 1, sometimes 2 full lobbies, and it's 6v6, I think. Someone will confirm. I think it's 6v6. But either way, it's a lot of players for a Dreamcast game, and it, like I said, it always gets the high numbers. That could be a good one to do if we've got enough people for the first ever Dreamcast. If I remember correctly, one of these is the leaderboards. Yeah, here we go. So since we've been playing, I've slipped down to 3rd place in the rankings. Hawk Zero was the guy on my team earlier on. So Denjo is now top, who's played 238 games and won 199. Dingo has played 259, 174. I've played 134, 102. Hawk Zero played 94, 153. 24/7 played 110, 152. PC Jacko Issue. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of people played this, and obviously these are all new rankings. This isn't none of these. None of these are the old leaderboards. So we've had over, well, 58 people, 60, 70 people, 80 odd people. Let's go to the last page. I'll be on the last page. Yeah, so about 80 odd people. Pretty impressive. Yeah, there you go. 6v6 for Alien Front online, which is pretty damn cool. Right, let's see if people are still on, or if people are going. Who is still online? It's a shame you can't... Our PC's there, okay. So we do still have people online. Hopefully we'll get another game in, or two. It's a shame you can't see who is... who's actually in the lobby. It's a really weird lobby system on this. Rather than having an actual sort of game lobby that you create, you basically join the lobby on the heroes or the villains team, basically, and then when enough people ready up, it basically starts the game. So it doesn't actually have like a lobby system of sorts, which is why you get a bit of an imbalance when you've got 3 people or 2 people. Oh, Loz is in. So I think PC is still in here. There you go, we seem to have 4 now. So as long as everyone readies up now, we should be good to go. So yeah, this is the only bit where this game gets a bit confusing, because you don't obviously know the Japanese syntax, so it's a bit kind of hit and hope. I think, there we go. Missing players, so who are we missing? Someone hasn't readied up basically at this point, which is why it's saying 2v1 is good to go. Someone on the Zeon team hasn't readied up yet. And then people just keep leaving to try. And now we got 5 people. Come on guys, let's work this out. Right, let me back out a minute so we can see we got... Oh, I'm going to miss out now because it's 2 and 2. Hey, Shu's just joined as well. Now we got 7 people online. Come on, Shu. Yes, here we go. 2v2. No, 1v1. What is happening? Maybe there's a 2v2 and a 1v1 going on now. I'm so confused. Maybe we're in the 1v1 with PC, maybe? Yeah, so it's me against PC. So the game gets a bit confused with itself now because PC has set this up so that it's basically... Sorry, Shu has set this up so it is... the game thinks it's 2v2, whereas it's just going to put an enemy AI in there. So it is me versus PC, but it's a 1v1. Oh, there you go, Loza's in a 4v4. That's alright. I can take PC down in the meantime. Be interested to see if there's less lag in this now with just me and PC. Trick in this is to go after the AI, the AI ones, because they're pretty garbage from memory. So if you can ignore PC from there. Oh, my AI character's on a roll. He's killing everyone.
後ろよ
Oh,
肩モビルスーツが危険です右よ
it looks like their health doesn't contribute to the overall. So the way the scoring works is you can see at the top left corner, the green is basically our health, but it's like a shared sort of life bar. So if one person dies and takes up all that on your team, then that's the when you're out of luck, you don't get to carry on your own. It's like a shared health bar between the two of you. But I think in these games, it's the real people contribute to that more than the AI ones do. So if I kill PC, it'll contribute way more than if I killed the random AI thing that's here as well.
右よ
Although I'll get a chance to kill him because my AI guy's taking names tonight.
左よ 右よ
Ouch. Nice.
作戦成功です
How's the lag for you, Loz? Pretty non-existent in this game, to be fair.
作戦終了です返してください
You sound like me, Loz, when I first started playing it. Very quickly I got pretty hooked on this. I think, as I said before, part of it is because it's the matches are just like the perfect length. You just kind of play a few games, and then before you know it, you're just like starting another one.
市街地で敵部隊と戦闘に突入した総員大戦
I
闘
remember
開始だ
leaving my Dreamcast on during work while I was working from home, like in the lobby, just in case people joined, so I could do a bit of 1v1 just to get my practice in during the day. But yeah, it does get very addictive.
いいな 後ろだ いいな いいな
Who wouldn't want to play this on a Friday night on the Dreamcast anyway? Play Call of Duty or Fortnite. Who'd want to play that when you can play this?
左だ
It did actually get. I got so into it. I started like watching the Gundam anime and stuff as well. That's how much I got into this. And I have no interest in anime at the best of times. So it really did sort of, I did get sucked in big time. It's pretty frantic and then rounds over and you're going again. It's just very cool. And different, as I said, I think that's a big part of it. It's not like anything else. Play online. There are a couple of I don't know what that red text means. Oh, maybe because I was out of the arenas. There are a couple of Gundam games on Dreamcast, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is one of 2 or 3. Obviously this one wasn't released over Europe, but I believe there was definitely one released over here. I think it's funny this is an assembly game as well though. I wonder if PC realised it was the assembly game. I've gone really quiet, sorry. Is that any better? Sometimes I let the mic get away from my mouth. It's quite sensitive. It's not often people tell me to talk louder, to be fair. Wow, did I get 10 kills in that one? That's pretty impressive. Right, PC wants to go again. We'll do a couple more, I think. How's your games going, Loz, in the other room?
グレートキャニオンで敵部隊と接触しました。敵モビルスーツ部隊を撃破してください。
The nice thing is that the maps are all nice and varied as well. They're all very different from each other. They're all, obviously all really small, but you can't complain about the variety at least. They've definitely got a very unique style about them all. Yeah, a lot less lag in this as well. Obviously there's only 2 connections it needs to worry about, but it's a lot less lag than the 2v2 we were playing earlier. Well, I've definitely got my rhythm back now anyway. It's only a few games, but we seem to be doing alright now. I like the way friendly fire is in this game as well. So it's if you've got your mech, your teammate fighting with someone, it's very easy to hit them as well. Adds a little bit of strategy to it. It's not just a complete hack and slash. Well, I think we've got this one in control. The melee actually does quite a lot of damage, which I suppose makes sense because you need to be, it's quite a gamble to get really up close, but it does seem to do a fair bit of damage. PC trying to get up, can stay down there. Yes, friendly fire does cause damage. I don't think it does as much damage as it would if it was a non-friendly, but it definitely does do damage. So you need to watch out with that. Right, one more then. And then we will call it a night. I suspect PC is saying the same because it's about 90 minutes coming up. See if we can finish up on a win. Go. So, talking of friendly fire, I just took out my teammate and the enemy in one shot. I got a 2-for-1, but not the sort of 2-for-1 that you want. Ouch. This does make me want to play Alien Front now as well, right? Tell you a Dreamcast game online that I haven't played for a long time either is Quake. I obviously bought that as one of the first online games when I got my Dream Pi, and I think I played it once, and obviously it was horrendous with the control pad, so I went out and bought a mouse. I managed to get a brand new mouse, Dreamcast mouse, like really cheaply off eBay, or really reasonably I should say. And I'm not actually sure I've ever played it since. I can't remember why I've never played it. I think I just wasn't online when people were playing it. But that is a game I really do need to check out a bit more. Now I've got a PC and mouse for it as well. Sorry, a keyboard and mouse. PC and mouse. The AI is pretty handy, mind, as well. Like, it doesn't just stand there. It does do all sorts of dodges and stuff. Pretty impressive. This is a close game.
間がない。急げ。リーダー。
If we can get one more kill,
リーダ
it's
ー。
going to be over.
何をやってい
Might
る。
be next kill the winner now.
以上やられたら持たないぞ。左だ。
Who won?
我が
Was
軍
that a
の
draw?
敗北だ。
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It might be a draw. Right, PC is off as well by the looks of it. That is a good place to leave it. So yeah, thanks everyone for checking out the stream tonight. Hope you enjoyed. As Loz said, this game often exceeds plenty of expectations. It is a really good game, to be fair. One of the better Dreamcast Online games, and definitely something a bit different compared to the normal online games that we often see. So yeah, it's definitely one to check out, and one that I recommend people people jump on when we've got the online gaming nights set up on it. But yeah, we will get something set up in the calendar for a regular junkyard night, as we said earlier. Hopefully Tuesday for those, and yeah, hopefully we'll see some of you in there, and we'll have a good old game online together. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you all soon. Ciao.